What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be putting CALTRACS on Justin's truck,
and she's super dirty right now.
but we're about to unbox them and see what it comes with.
And the Fox racing shocks are going on today.
We're putting a brand new set of Fox 2.0s on there, but he's gonna open up this box and see what it looks like in there.
What you need is this little razor blade thing, my bobber. So let's get to it.
I put these on my truck about a month ago, and I like them a lot. The only downside is they're kind of noisy. So today we're going to pack a lot of grease in the solid bushings so they don't squeak like they do on my truck, and hopefully they'll be quiet. But we both chose CALTRACS because I looked all over the internet, read a bunch of forums, and found that these are pretty much the best bang for the buck. They're like the best traction bar you can get, and they're almost the cheapest. No welding, they bolt right up.
And I mean, a lot of people go with the longer, like the 60-inch track bars, mostly for looks and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, it would have been nice for the looks, but I'm ready to go fast.
These are more functional. They're not necessarily just for looks.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's gonna get this thing opened up. Comes with a bunch of peanuts.
So we got our paperwork.
Yeah, that's directions. They come with really in-depth directions. It's an install guide right here.
This
we'll use that.
This packaging's on point.
Yeah.
So we see what we got here first. So here's your bracket.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This right here bolts up to the leaf spring in this hole. And then this rides on top. This roller rides on top of the leaf spring.
Yeah, it's like that. Nice bushings. Let's get one of the bars out so y'all can see it. Popcorn going everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, look how that is quality right there.
Yeah. So the bar comes completely powder coated, and it's got threaded ends on both sides to throw it into the heim joints.
These are the for the U-bolts. Yep, for the U-bolts.
That's the bracket that bolts up to the U-bolts, and then that's got threads on it and a locking nut so that you can set your preload. And then it comes with the same exact stuff for both sides.
Yeah. Here's your bushings.
Yeah, those are your solid bushings.
Where you at?
It comes with a little bit of grease right here, but we're gonna put probably twice as much as that so they don't squeak.
You open it there?
Yeah.
Here we go again. Look how gorgeous that is.
Another bracket. Look at that sticker.
Yeah, get you some. Get you some.
This is not a sponsored video.
Yeah, we ain't got paid a dime for any of this. At least I haven't.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Yep. I'm gonna show y'all one of the shocks while he's opening it up. We'll do that first.
Hold this real quick.
Got you covered.
Alright, so this is the directions that it comes with, and you get 2 stickers. There
Stickers always make it go faster.
Yeah, put those on the back. That's 50 horsepower.
Yeah, that's 50 at least.
And then they got
these are really good directions.
Full color, in-depth directions on how to install them.
Turn it this way.
On
no, other way.
This way?
There we go. So they can just see like what the directions are.
And then it tells you what to do if your axle is above the leaf spring or below, and if you need longer U-bolts and all that. But this kit's made for the truck, so it comes with everything you need. Then they send you a nice catalog
to buy more parts
on all the 4-link kits, 3-link kits that they have for the trucks. Everything pretty much. So this is a super good company, super good product.
I think they're out of California.
We're gonna be happy with it. Now we're gonna show you one of these.
We're just gonna show you one of these shocks. This is for stock height, like 0 to 1 inch lift.
Yep.
This is the back shock, obviously.
Brand new.
Yep, brand new. They're not reservoirs. I think reservoirs are just mainly for off-road. But these are for...
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So you're gonna ride like a dream now, boys.
Yep. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna put y'all probably on fast forward. And look at all these peanuts. Yay!
All right, stay tuned.
Let's get
to it. Good.
Let's get to it.
All right, so I'm gonna show y'all the hardest part first. And it's getting this leaf spring undone right here. This bolt that you can see right there is too long to get out in between the gas tank and the frame, so you have to cut this bolt like right level with that nut, and then it'll slide out and you don't have to drop the gas tank, and it won't make it any weaker. It'll be just as strong as it was, so we're not worried about that. So we're gonna get that cut off and get that bolt out, and then we'll show y'all how to get the bushing out. Right next to the fuel pump.
We got Wade with the mask. Right next.
Alright, so we use the cutting wheel right here, and eye protection. Always have your eye protection. You don't want to go blind when you're 15. So it's hard to see, but we got the bolt cut off right here.
Hang on, let me bring some light in.
It's pretty hot. He's gonna get a flashlight on it, so y'all can see this.
I hate iPhones. How we looking now?
Alright, so we got this bolt cut off right here. I think it's 21 probably, or something like that.
Let's go find out.
We're gonna get that busted off, and we'll show you pressing that bushing out.
Alright, so we got this. I know y'all can't see nothing. Oh man. Okay, maybe y'all can see it. This bolt right here that goes to your leaf spring, it's a
25.
It's a 24, and we got it broke loose. So we take it off, but we're gonna keep it on there so we can hammer it off, because it's gotta go that way towards the tank. The reason why we cut it off is like Wade said, so it won't hit the tank and won't be able to come out without dropping the tank. So we just cut that little bit off, and now we're gonna hammer it. So Wade's the hammer master. Man.
Alright, so about an hour and a half of fighting with a rusty old bolt. Finally got it out.
Dude, it's been an hour and a half for this guy right here. 15 years of rust on the spring, the one that goes on the spring and that bushing. So now we gotta cut the bushing out down there. We got the other side. I went to Lowe's and bought these grade 8 bolts, heavy duty, with the nuts and the washers to replace this. So we shouldn't have an issue no more.
Hopefully not.
So we'll just now we're gonna cut the bushing out, and then get yeah, we're gonna get this part on it, and then let's show you the bushing.
Alright, so to get these bushings out, we gotta jack it up a little bit more, but there's a sleeve right here. You gotta get that real hot, and then once it gets hot and starts melting all that rubber right there, you'll be able to press that out. And then we use an air hammer, but you can use a screwdriver and a hammer and break this collar out, and the whole thing will slide right out, and then you gotta press the new bushing in. But
it ain't bad. We'll show you pressing the bushing in and all that.
All right.
So stay tuned. That rubber bushing right there, you gotta push it out,
right here.
and there's a metal sleeve that's on the outside, and so you curl that in, and then it all comes out the back. So sorry for the poor lighting, but you should be able to get a general idea of what's going on. So we're gonna show you a little bit going on with air hammer action.
You gotta push the edge of the sleeve up, and then push it out when it's ready.
Now you got to pry down a little bit on the leaf springs to get that out, and she'll come right out. Don't hit the camera. Look at that hair. Now we got a clear hole. We're going to sand that down in there, and then put some paint thinner and make it smooth, and then we'll show you do the bushing.
Okay, so now you gotta grease this solid bushing up
And
nice and tight.
That little bit comes with the kit, but we bought more synthetic grease, which is, this grease is okay. I'd rather use that red stuff, but this stuff's will be fine.
Yeah.
But
so we're gonna grease this up real nice and good.
Yeah.
Put you some gloves on.
Yeah, get some gloves on, get it all nice lubricated. We're in the South, so we can kind of talk country accent, but we don't like to do it that much.
You really want to get these things nice and greased up so they don't squeak, because that's the main problem I have with mine on my truck, is they like to squeak. So we're gonna put a lot of grease on that right there.
Grease the inside of that spring too.
Get a little bit to grease the leaf spring itself.
We got to cut the bushings out with this bad boy.
So I'm just gonna take this, spread it around in this bushing here, nice and clean. We sanded it all down, get all the surface rust out of it. So we're gonna get that all greased up. Put our freshly greased bushing right there.
Where's the hammer in the socket? Just the socket. We use a socket so it doesn't hurt the bushing so bad, and then we use the good old-fashioned hammer. Where's your flashlight? Let's grab the flashlight. Here's our handy-dandy flashlight.
Okay, my gloves are greasy now and I can't get them off.
There, switch sides with me. Let me sit down. Ugh. Might be a little loud, so
excuse the noise.
yeah, get some latex gloves.
Yeah, take them jokers off. All right, so now you want to take a big socket. We got a 30 millimeter. Put it on there.
Just enough so it doesn't hurt. Hit that top button.
And you want to start beating it in there. Alrighty, you just want to get it in there where both sides feel about the same, and that's pretty much all you got to do for that. Now I'm gonna go get the other piece. So before you slide
the bracket on,
here, show 'em. Before you slide this here thing on right here,
you gotta take this. Oh, I can't do it with both hands.
All right, before you put this on, you gotta get a crowbar.
And you gotta take, let me show them what you gotta take off.
You gotta take this.
Yeah. It's like a plastic piece off.
So just get in between here, like that. Take the clips off from the bottom.
It's gotta push up, it's gotta push up.
You gotta push it up from the bottom. It's coming. So you just get that out. That way you can slide.
And you need to straighten the leaf spring up.
This on.
You gotta straighten the leaf spring up for it to go on straight.
Yep. Alright. Gotta get this thing on. Alright. Then when if your leaf spring's a little cockeyed, you just take it and put some pressure on it. And hit it and it'll slide on. Alright. So now we're in business. That's how it's supposed to sit right there. So now I'm gonna grab some grease. Take this, grease it up real good. Alright. Line this up.
You gonna feed it from the front or back?
From the front, hopefully.
We're gonna feed it from the front this time. You wiggle and jiggle it around.
Yeah, you gotta get it just in the perfect spot, or it won't go in. Give it a little love tap. There she is.
Yep.
And make sure it's even both ways through.
Yep. Right on the other
That's
side.
supposed to be. Now it's a solid bushing.
Yep.
That thing's not gonna move around when you launch this thing on a drag strip. Alright.
So what we got here, Wade?
So now we're putting the mounts that go on your U-bolts or mount to the rear end.
Let me get underneath here.
From where the bar runs from your spring perch to the rear end itself. So what you're gonna need is a 24 millimeter. I got it on my trusty old snap-on impact here. I'm just gonna take all 4 of these off. Alright, there's your old and rusty one. That's trash. Okay, here's the new one, nice and shiny. Good thing about these is they're non-directional, so it doesn't matter which way you put them. You can just bolt it right back on there. And when you bolt these back up, these U-bolts go in a specific spot on top of this rear end. There's 2 notches in the leaf spring. So when you tighten these back up, you need to make sure that you got them U-bolts in the right spot. So you just feed them through this new mount you got here, both sides. Nice and tight fit. Tight, and she's not going anywhere. Now it's time to hook the bars from here to up there where that new mount is. Alright, so now we're going to put the heim joints, or whatever they're called, eyelets, for the actual bars on. And the thing about these ones, for the back, these are reverse thread, so lefty is tighty and righty is loosey, so it's backwards. So when you put these in, you're going to thread them all the way down to the end, and you got to figure out which side of the bar is right. So it's kind of a pain, but I'll figure it out sooner or later. Turn the bar around.
That's cross-threading it.
There she is. So you run this all the way down, lefty tighty, so it's backwards. It's kind of confusing, but you run it all the way to the end, like that. Okay, now we got to take it under the truck. You gonna follow me there?
Let me grab the handy dandy flashlight.
Alrighty. Oh,
handy dandy flashlight.
Yeah, and you're gonna need your nut.
We gotta have one of those.
Alright, let's go to the back right there.
Oh, I gotta lay down here. Bear with us.
Anyway,
lots of vibration in the camera.
So we're going to, first thing you gotta do is thread the bar onto the front bracket. Alright, make sure you get it all the way up to the top, like that. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, so then, now you want to thread it all the way until you can get the bolt inside of this hole. That's what we're going to do now. So you want to be able to stick it through. Can't quite see. Am I too far?
Yeah, come back towards me. Right there.
Alright, now we're good. Stick that through like that. Stick your washer on there. Locking nut.
Yep, your locking nut.
And then once you get to this step, you got to preload them. So we'll show you that here in a minute once we get the other side on.
Stay tuned.
Alright, so when you're adjusting the preload on these things, you want to make sure that you got a little gap in between here.
And you're gonna spin. You're gonna spin the bar.
See, there's a gap. There's a gap right there.
Where his top hand
under
is.
the leaf spring.
Yeah, a gap right there.
All right, so when you spin the bar, you're gonna spin it until this roller just touches the leaf spring. Right there, and then you're gonna give it one more half a turn. So you'll just turn it, another half turn, and then your preload set. Then you're gonna come down here and spin these lock nuts right here and just tighten them up against the actual bar itself so it can't move, and your preload set. And you take it for a test drive and make sure everything's good, and you're ready to race.
And tell them what size are each one.
These are 28s, I think, and our new bolts are 24, like the factory size. And then I'm not sure what these are. I'm just going to use a adjustable wrench on those right there, so it'll be good to go. All right, guys. So we just finished putting the CALTRACS on, and they're looking pretty good. There they are. That's what they look like. And we also got a fresh new pair of Fox shocks, some 2.0. Probably kind of hard to see, but they're in there. And we didn't really film that because it's kind of self-explanatory. It's 2 bolts, and they're on and off. Put them back on. You know how it is. But we can't wait for the new wheels and tires that are coming, and she'll be ready to go to the next drag strip and hopefully put down a lot better time. I think this one ran 8.5 or an 8.2 in the 8th mile last time he ran it, so we're hoping for high 7s, and when he gets that some more power put down to the motor, it'll be up there. But thank you guys for watching, and
don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our next truck builds. We got some cool stuff going on Wade's truck and my truck. I'm trying to think. Oh, and these little dudes are going away soon, so stay tuned. That's this week. And then what else we got going on?
We're about to go pressure wash the entire underside of his truck.
Yeah.
So it'll look good when
and the outside, we got clay bar it.
Yeah, we're about to wax it and everything.
So I forgot what else we gotta do. Yeah, we gotta do big stuff on yours here soon. We got another video.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna make another video on some parts that I bought for my truck.
Yep. Those that follow our Instagram already know a little bit.
Yeah, they got a little sneak peek.
Yeah. So, all right,
thanks
guys.
for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. All right, you ready? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video.